This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Here's Sanders now. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing again here, Sanders. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Sanders now on third down. That finds Pittman, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
So first down from the 41.
Come on, ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First and 10 now from the 46. Play action, Sanders. That's Cox. Hits the rookie from Louisville. Now this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They motion Waddle over left. Sanders going to throw here on first. On target to Waddle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Texans' 22-yard line.
50 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Cap 50, cap 50.
They put a receiver in motion left. They'll go play action for Sanders. Texans, they're going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be first down, Houston.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready? 18, come. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be a first down, Texans.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry to come him. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey, 60 Eagles.
Give now to the running back. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Gotta be lying.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Okay, ready?
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Viking 18.
One more push. Get 6.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Panther 60.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. With Sanders out of the pistol. That's going to be complete to Powell. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Cougar 19. 18, 5 in. Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 yards. First
To the air on first down. Sanders buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Lays out left side and gets it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
From the red zone on first. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's forced them bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
7 Pirates. Come on. Set. H. Hawk. Set. Warriors. 70. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 8. Hey, smash.
Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
70 Timberwolves.
Caught quick right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Trap 60, trap 6, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 box, go.
They're going play action. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. On first down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Sanders going to look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Set.
Play action, Sanders. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Working inside the red zone. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime.
The kicker on.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Working now from the gun. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
70 Warriors, 70. 60 Maverick, 19 Lion. Mustang 19.
First and 10, looking to throw. Hits his running back. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down Houston. Trying the right side. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
Tackle made back at the
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Get it.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Ready.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
To throw now is Sanders. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Finds Pittman, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Set. 19, Sergeant. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, as quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. First down from the 42.
Tracking 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Working out of the gun. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. We'll have the time in it out.
One last play before the break.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
The final throw before the break. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Come on.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Okay, ready.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Cardinals, go!
Now Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
I think the their defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Go check. Pass roll it. Go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 3rd down run from Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Olave on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Right there. Hurt.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down comer.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that. Check. Hawk 70. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
60 Maverick. 6 Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Big line.
Hand off to the back. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Another carry for it. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1st and goal, Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash Broncos. Check out.
They're headed up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Now
They're going to throw out of the gun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
70 range, 79 Bronx, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Going now on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Makes the score.
That one right down the middle.
Texans 13.
And the Texans make it an 11-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
It's brought in by Powell. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be complete to Powell. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Alert! Big Lion!
Sending him on the dive. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
On the jump.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, get up. 18, hey, check that. Hey.
Back to the well again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
17. Come on. 19, 17, Timberwolves.
To the air, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurrying into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go, set. Panther stick.
Here he goes, third and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
This will end up as a touchback.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Ready? 60, 19, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, Cup 19, 18, Robin.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
70 Lions, Panther 11, Mustang 19.
They'll work against the blitz. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
60 Bobcats, 60. Get it. 18 Warriors, 70.
Back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They are throwing it again. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Back now, pressure coming. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. 65 check. 65. Warriors 70. 70 Ranger.
Still sticking with the passing game. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Broncos. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw it again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
18 rep. Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer. 3 reads. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready. 7th Viking 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score in the fourth. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Texans facing a big play as they go for 2.
Come on.
Here he is to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Dolphins get on that football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. and they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Hold it ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Now Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Turn 19.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down,
19
Dolphins.
Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like a